Buddy, good morning. Fox is gonna have to. He didn't want me to count in because I did that one time. It took him like 8 minutes to edit out the BS beforehand. But yeah, we got Carla here. Sure, sister-in-law, ex-sister-in-law. I don't know. One of the New Hampshire family portion, you know.
Oh,
and then
the Hampshire.
We got Zippy over there, and her boy decided to join the Navy.
No shit.
He did speak to the Marines, I think.
Well,
same place.
No, one's worse. Not a lot, but
the Navy. Yeah.
Well, at least
What's his job, or?
Yeah, what's he doing?
He's going in for an electrician.
Oh,
smart fucking kid right there.
Yes.
Big
They had a discussion between electronics and electrician, and the thought was more of a trade.
Mm-hmm. It's a good idea. It's free college, basically.
Yeah.
You're getting paid.
Yeah.
He's been in limbo for a month.
Really?
Finished boot camp, but the classes didn't kick off. And so now engineering class started this week, but he said he might be there. And so it was a 20-week A school.
Yeah.
I think he said he might be there,
Was he still in Chicago?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Will that make him a CB?
Well, you know what's funny? I saw a little like CB, I don't know what it was, a meme. He goes, that my job doesn't qualify for that, but I think that's what he would like to do.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know. I thought a CB was like a derogatory remark about one in the Navy. I didn't know.
No, it's actually a thing. I'm a rookie military parent, so. But it's a thing. I guess it's
the trades, right, Bruce?
Trades, but
they
go
more
and
the
set
heavy
up.
Construction.
I think it's the trades, maybe in high risk areas. Combat.
Well, I think the CBs are more horizontal construction.
Okay.
Like
well, who does know, lady and gent?
Dr. Google.
We need like a little. So me and Bruce were putting together the ultimate human being in our minds in conversation. We have some ideas. We have some ideas here.
I'm just thinking of the movie Weird Science right now.
Oh, Jesus. Got to have the bras on the head.
With the bras on the head.
Fox, you ever seen that one? You are kind of young.
Well, that ties into this week's news headline of big balls.
Big balls, what?
Ooh, big balls. I didn't know that one.
What? I've been watching Elon.
I know. Oh, yeah. I think it was something to do with someone he's got working in Doge.
Oh, God.
As a young,
the 19-year-olds.
Yeah. I think it's great.
What descent are they?
I have no idea.
Bruce, you know where I'm going with that.
Nope. Don't have a clue. Go ahead, say whatever you want, but I don't know. No. I know nothing.
I'm not that good to edit all that what I want to say out. Not that good.
Oh, God. So all right, first question. Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh, I don't really have a choice. Maybe the Eagles.
I don't know.
I do have a square.
Well,
for the game, so I'll be watching.
Are you a Patriots fan?
I actually was not really a big football watcher until recently.
Okay.
I grew up in a New England household with a dad that was a Yankees fan and a New York Giants fan, just as his seasons and Celtics. So that's what we watched. In my 20s, I probably watched some amazing hockey over those years that I had no idea what I was watching and had no appreciation or understanding until my 40s, and started watching and loving hockey and realized I watched some great hockey in the 80s and 90s, having no idea what I was watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know.
But once my son started playing football in high school, then I kind of started watching it. But one of the games, I asked him about how many periods, and he was like, "No, Mom, it's quarters, please."
Well, he and Caleb played together, right?
Yeah, he did. This is Caleb's
Okay.
last year. Yeah, Caleb's gonna. He finished football. He's finishing up basketball now.
The other nephew from out there.
The other nephew. There's 2 New Hampshire nephews out here.
I love the way she says it.
Oh, I'm terrible.
Well,
can you hear it? I sound like Minga Valley on steroids.
Is it coffee or coffee?
It's coffee? Yeah, see, I don't.
Don't.
Okay, here's the test. Here's the test. My name is Carla, right? When I introduce myself, I actually say Carla. Like, hi, I'm Carla.
Yeah,
I don't even pronounce my own name. I tell people my children were born in New Hampshire. They don't sound like me. I was born in Massachusetts. This is what I sound like.
Then now Jillian lives
I was a transplant to New Hampshire in an early age, but not enough to get rid of this.
Jillian's down in one of the Carolinas.
I don't think she has an accent anymore. She left.
Probably not.
She
North or South Carolina? I can't remember.
North.
Okay.
I might have this. Myself and my siblings might have this twang. The Minga Valley twang.
Minga Valley?
There's an area up here. A lot of the Italians say Minga. So the area was kind of nicknamed Minga Valley.
That's crazy.
Hence the terrible accent.
Minga. That's good.
Everything's weird. Yeah, I'm telling you, for like years, I thought your name was Collar. Like a collar, COLLAR.
Probably because everybody says it. Actually, I just recently I took on a bookkeeping client, and he introduced me to the team, and he said, "Hello, this is Carla." I went, "Oh my God, you actually said my name." Like, I don't even say it.
Actually said the whole name. Yeah, what?
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay, now the next big question. Who's going to win next week?
Oh.
Been paying attention.
I haven't been on it.
What? Next week. Daytona.
Can I tell you, Bruce, I have to be honest. When Junior left, I kind of fell off a little and started watching a lot of open wheel, modified, super modifieds locally.
They started doing that stage racing and the
however
crap.
I think I want to get back into it because I do need to.
I couldn't.
Yes, I was a race junkie. I was a race junkie. I was brought into that.
Oh yeah. See, I growing up, my uncle raced cars, Uncle Butch raced cars, so any race came on, we were watching it.
Cars and tractors, Bruce. You were born between 4 cornfields.
There was had there been lawnmower races when I was younger, yeah, we'd have watched them. But they weren't there.
They do ice racing.
Didn't have the opportunity.
Have you ever seen ice racing?
I've seen on TV. I've never seen it.
Do they do ice racing up there? No.
It ain't got that goddamn cold down here. Remember, we're down here.
There's a couple of lakes up north New Hampshire that they'll do ice racing with little sprint cars. It's kind of cool. I've been up to watch.
Don't you guys have the same climate as Scotland?
I don't know. I'm really hating this winter though.
I hate the frigid temperatures. I'm cool with the snow.
I agree.
I remember after me and Jen got married, I lived at the base of Mount Washington. It's not going to be that cold mile. And then one day it was 30 below with a 60 mile an hour wind. It's not going colder than it ever was up in New Hampshire. I'm like, yeah, I told you.
Yeah, because they don't have, you guys don't have shit to block wind.
No.
Hot summers too.
Ooh. Hot.
There's nothing to block the sun.
Well, the corn actually trees. The corn will actually put off humidity and pull water out of the ground and put it up as humidity. It's like death.
Heat's heat. Either way, to me, it sucks. I've been in both.
Yeah.
I've been in Louisiana.
I want a nice even keel.
Yeah. This is the perfect climate for me. It's nice, mild. Like it'll get 90 for like a week in the summer.
Mm.
I'll throw a fucking hoodie on when I'm cold.
Yeah, it's better to turn the heat up.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of snow?
No, we have a lot of ice right now. It's been like yesterday it was like 30-ish, and then like last night it dropped and it was raining. So like we had like a eighth inch of just ice.
Glaze on it, yeah.
Yeah. And
Gee, and
now it's like doing like a sleet.
Yeah, we had a tornado like 3 days ago just south of here, and it was 70 degrees. And the week before that, it was like 16 and snowing and shit.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to venture down towards Jillian and you guys.
That's nice.
Kind of I want to be done with the snow when I'm done up here.
Tennessee?
I don't know.
What? Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett, right?
I don't have the boy here to help me. I'm shoveling this stuff. I'm looking out like,
You said you got 8 inches.
That's the most so far. Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be a big system rolling in, isn't it?
It said 5 to 8, but I didn't go out yet to see. It looks fluffy, so maybe it'll be okay to move. We haven't had any too bad of a wet, heavy snow. That's when it sucks. Then it sucks ass.
It's like when you drop water in your cocaine, it just powders up and crumbles. I watched Blow last night. I love it.
That's such a great movie.
I haven't watched it. Probably should.
Ever?
Oh, it's great.
Daddy's home, so I can say this. Are you fucking retarded?
I might be a little retarded. I don't know. Yes, I don't have a good Alex Jones. But
I wish he was the press secretary.
Oh my God! Could you?
Yes, I can't imagine. That's why I wanted to happen. I want to hear. Look, you're full of shit. I damn well know who the fuck is behind all this. I'm sorry for cussing, but be a fucking man.
Oh God, I don't know that.
Be the superstar.
That little blonde she got up there, she's pretty good.
She's from up our way, right?
Is she?
I think she's from up New Hampshire.
The youngest press secretary ever. Well,
really?
Was she?
No.
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh wow, I thought she was a lot older than she was then.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like that last one he had. They'll throw out some bullshit and she's like, well, no, on this date he said this, and on this date he said this, and I love her.
I like Sarah Huckabee.
Oh,
because you know why? Like Robin Williams once said, there are women you wouldn't fuck, but there are women you don't fuck with. She would have came off that podium and fucked somebody up. I could hit way harder like that. Like,
I did like her.
Arkansas, I'm telling you,
yeah, Arkansas.
She could run for president as a woman. Yeah, she'd be. If we're gonna have a woman, at least have a competent one.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, Tulsi. I like Tulsi. That fucking little stress stripe. It's like, baby, I want to stress you out and get it to Tulsi.
Well, she ran once.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah, that was 2016.
Yeah. You're right. That would be she'd be prime now.
Oh, I loved it.
Did she get confirmed for director of intelligence?
They push it through. I
know she was up for it.
I think they delayed the vote.
Oh,
man, she's she's had to have probably a secret clearance to get the rank she has. She's a full bird.
Light colonel, lieutenant.
Oh, is she? Okay, yeah. Either way, but to get that type of shit, it's battalion level at least. I mean, you gotta
Senate or Congress.
Corruption.
Anyway, no, Tulsi. She wasn't one of them.
She was a senator. She was a senator.
First Hindu senator.
Who?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Hindu? She's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
She's Hindu?
That's what I read. Did I read something wrong?
Shit. I don't know.
Craig
I didn't
Brigade-
know that. Oh, I thought she was like King Kamehameha's granddaughter or something.
I don't know.
Hey, I bet she can throw coconut better than you can fucking. She just sit there. No, this is how we do it. Listen to the way she says Hawaii. She's like Hawaii. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, we know you're from. I bet she just rips that thing fucking open, bro.
Oh,
I like
geez.
her though.
Oh, she's yeah.
Does anybody know who Kash Patel is?
Yes.
I knew nothing about the guy. Nothing.
So is he the aggressive Vivek Ramaswamy?
You know what? Yeah, maybe because he's a no shit kind of guy. Yeah, I've seen him a few times in the last few years. Followed some stuff on. Yeah.
Can you give us a back a little bit because we're both clueless?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's always been in the intelligence, or I don't know if he was part of the CIA or just the intelligence. I don't know which 3-letter agency he was part of, but he's been involved. And then I think he came on the scene when he was working with Devin Nunes, and kind of they exposed that whole FISA court mess and the Russian misstep. So he was part of disclosing all of that.
Oh.
And then as he's been letting stuff out, they've been kind of trying to bash him. But he's been involved in the intel for a number of years. It's been a couple of years, I think. Yeah. He might have even worked in the first Trump administration in some tier of it.
Do you think Trump should pardon Snowden?
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, the way it is kind of like Kash Patel is like, hey, this is what we were doing. This is what Edward Snowden did the same fucking thing. It was just at a different time.
Yeah.
I would say yeah. I would say yeah, but I don't. Yeah.
Where's he at now?
Last I heard, like, because
wasn't he in Russia or something?
Yeah, like they gave him a safe passage.
I don't know about that part. Then I don't know.
I fucking hope he pardons goddamn Joe Exotic. I know that goddamn well. He could be the director of education for all I care.
Oh God!
I still haven't watched that.
I'll never fucking financially recover from this.
Oh yeah,
I've said that a lot of times.
The next episode on that one.
Oh.
Fucking Carol Baskins. Like,
oh man.
The worst part about it, he really just he did drugs with young dudes and turned them gay, and married them, and they lost their teeth, and they loved them, and then he moved on to the next. It was like he was a country superstar in his own mind. Now it's a great show, especially if you never watched it.
You got some watching to do, Bruce.
I do.
Blow and then Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic and then
Running with the Devil, the John McAfee story. That motherfucker, I don't believe is dead at this point.
Oh.
Then that other one you said on Netflix, I don't know.
American Primeval?
Yeah, no. Maybe? I don't know. I've been watching this. Been watching this stupid ass Love Boat kind of show on Hulu.
Like a reboot of Love Boat?
No, it's the doctors on there, and then the two nurses, and it's Dr.
Are you
Odyssey
watching chick
maybe
flick
or
stuff?
something. Well, I kind of got into it, and then the one nurse is kind of cute, and the other one's a guy, and it kind of sucked me in. And piss off,
buddy. After this podcast, I want you to go outside and shoot something. Just shoot a tree. Be a little bit more manly.
Manliness back.
Goddamn America Super Bowl, baby.
How about I go start up the grill instead?
I am smoking some ribs today.
Cook with fire.
I want to smoke some ribs, take the bones out, separate them, and then deep fry them fuckers.
Ooh.
Where did you see
that? The video you sent me with the pulled pork with the cheese in the middle, and then you get like a corn dog.
Oh, yeah.
I went like this. I was like, "Oop, fat back kicking in." Next video, oh, it had the ribs. I'm like, I'm sold on both.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks so good.
I'll just take Ozempic if I get too fat.
Yeah. Or you can just deal with it like me.
No, I don't want to. I'm so scared of getting fat. Like, I'll starve myself.
Yeah, just get some crack.
Oh no.
It's if you watch Blow, it's kind of like, you didn't see a fat guy doing coke.
No. Maybe that's why everybody was skinny back in the 70s.
No, we were skinny in the 70s. We didn't have Doritos in the 70s and all that other crap.
And you guys did a lot of.
When I was a kid, As a kid, I didn't have Doritos or fruit snack like that. I think fruit snacks came out when I was in college, like the 90.
Yeah, fruit snacks would go pick some apples. Yeah.
Hey, Bruce was watching that show because dude was a fruit snack. Bruce wanted to eat him.
Fuck you.
The Odyssey, you said it was? Gotta check it out. You said she's cute.
Oh, she is. And it's not a it's not like those Vermont people that killed the guy. I was just reading a news article about a vegan transgender cult in Vermont that shot a border security guy.
That's who those people, the suspects. That was the story about. I saw they caught them.
Yeah.
That's their background.
No, they shot him dead, and they did it out of a Prius.
At least they didn't leave a carbon footprint. I mean, they left.
Oh my god!
Hey, they saved the environment. That's fucking crazy. Like, they were vegan
transgender cult. The ZZs or Z's, I don't know, something. It was on Google.
That's fucking crazy. So, like,
Vermont
feminists?
Wasn't Vermont like the whitest state in America?
Yeah.
Looking through this whole thing, and I want New Hampshire was like number 3 or 4 for whitest.
It was top 5.
New England states were the highest. Yeah.
Yeah, that's old. That's old America, man.
That's Bernie country up there.
Oh God!
Contributions, 1.5 in contributions. So no.
That one nickel from the pharmaceutical companies. Yeah,
it's like
the first week the hearing started. My sister texted me in the morning and said she was watching Tulsi, I think, and Pete Hegseth was on. There was like 4 of them that day, maybe actually. Yeah. Cash and Robert Kennedy Jr. They were all on.
Oh boy!
I put on Hegseth, and then I put on Cash Patel, and I had like blood shooting out of my eyes because it was so obnoxious. The Congress, not the. Oh my God! I'm like, why am I watching this? I can feel my blood pressure raise.
Yep. Oh, I like RFK.
Obnoxious, arrogant.
I hope after this he runs in 28.
I don't know.
We need an adult in the room who's gonna like, all right, hey. Not like, hey, what's everybody think? It's like, okay, well, let's vote what we need to vote on, but you're like kind of the deciding factor of the majority, right? Kind of how it should work.
I don't know. He's kind of ultra green and pretty liberal.
Oh, I'm green too, buddy.
Not that green.
Ohio Republicans want to like minimize the recreational marijuana intake by its consumers. And it's
Do you believe I'm gonna live free or die is our motto, and we have not figured our shit out with marijuana?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
everybody up there in New England says how conservative they are and all this, and they're not.
To me, it's like, well, I just like to go to the dispensary because I know what I'm getting. I'm a veteran, so I'm getting the discount. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I accrue points. So eventually I'll be like, oh, money's a little funny. Let me get this quarter for nothing. And it'll happen. It's no different than you going to the store, getting a soda. And
all our border states have now set up their systems, and New Hampshire is still hands tied.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
I know, what is it, Kansas, Wyoming? There's another one in there where it's completely illegal. Like, get caught with it. Like, maybe Idaho.
Really?
Texas.
No, Texas, they allow, like, either municipal or, like, CBD only type shit or hemp products. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets, you can't,
That's how
you're
it
not
is
supposed
here.
to.
They're trying to get rid of, I don't know, they're trying to get rid of the CBD stuff, and I don't pay any attention to it because fucking
Get rid of it? Why?
I don't know. Like I say, I don't pay any attention to it because I got drug tests and stuff, so it's not big on mine.
He's got to retire soon or hit the lotto.
I'm right on the border. When you go into the store, that's literally half the parking lot in both states. Half the parking lot has New Hampshire plates. It's just,
oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Going out to Oregon, there was more dispensaries than there was Dollar Generals. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Shit. Go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit, they have a plaza where it's like you know how you go to the plaza and you got like Lowe's over here,
outlet
Walmart.
Stores for weed.
That is God's country.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, I love Michigan. Like the state's beautiful, especially the Upper Peninsula, because you know why? Lack
Nobody
of
there.
human beings. Yes, the incredible sparseness of human beings.
And roads.
Roads.
Well, okay, people didn't have fucking roads for 1,000 years, and all of a sudden I gotta just have convenience.
I'm not gonna buy a house or buy some land and walk into it.
You walk into your fucking house from your driveway.
Yeah, but that's right there.
And it's muddy as shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Back in the day, people would just petrify the mud and be like, pfft.
Are you going to have a yard at some point, or will it be muddy out there?
It's the driveway's right out here in front of the house is gravel. If I have grass, I got to mow it.
Oh. Do you like Riverstone?
We're gonna have gravel out there. We're gonna have a deck out there. We're gonna
Where grass can grow, I will weed eat it as it does.
Pretty much. Over where the drain field is for the septic, I'm gonna have nice grass on top of that, and over on the side of the mountain there, I'm gonna grow some prairie grasses out there so the roots go down and hold it in.
Go get some chickens and let them pluck your grass because they're Get a goat.
Chickens, some pheasants. Oh yeah.
I have a client who has chickens, and I had never had fresh eggs. Woo!
Oh wow, that's all. Dude, growing up, we ate I can't believe I still like eggs.
I had never had fresh eggs. What a difference.
Well,
it was a definite difference.
The neighbor up north of us had chickens, and she'd get like 8 or 10 cents a dozen from the truck that came around. But if she boxed them up and took them into town, it was like 50 to 75 cents a dozen. So Mom worked at Pioneer Seed Corn, and she'd take an order, and she'd go. I mean, the whole back seat of her car was full one day a week, just hauling eggs into everybody because everybody wanted farm fresh eggs. They were cheaper than the store, and they were better. And we got basically free eggs, and we ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and ate eggs. And I still love eggs. And now they're like $8 a dozen.
Yeah, why? Like, what's this whole voodoo they're putting on?
Bird flu.
Oh, up here in Market Basket, they were saying 2 dozen minimum. Is that why? Like maximum, you couldn't buy more than 2 dozen. Is that what it is?
Bird flu. They killed millions of chickens because of this. Oh, it's so terrible. And this and next thing because, it's just like coronavirus.
Yeah. So like in another week, we'll be restocked on eggs, pretty much, because aren't chickens like pretty good about that?
Killed like 13 million chickens. They killed a lot of chickens.
The fuck else? They have to have more chickens coming.
They do, but it's not that fast.
Okay, so let's get some ducks. Duck egg is good.
Duck eggs, I never
Hardy
had it.
as shit. Oh yeah, it's almost orange in the middle. Yeah,
not fun eating ducks.
It depends on the duck. I don't like the mud
mallards,
ducks.
teal, wood ducks.
What did we? They deep fried a duck up at. We were up north at the camp.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would have been. A wood duck? I don't know. Those are by water, right? The wood ducks.
Well, ducks are all ducks by water.
Yeah.
One of the guys was just screwing around and bloop, he got it with a knife. They threw it in the deep fryer. It's delicious.
Yeah, there's some that
it was kind of barbaric, but it was delicious.
I know there's the two types. Like there's the ones that go in the mud and they just pluck the worms and whatever. Those are the wood ducks, or mud ducks. I just went to a hunter safety course again, buddy.
Oh.
On my shit. Well, it was like a year ago, and there was like a lot of weed in between then. But
no.
And then there's the ones that go. What's that?
My hunter's license. I started it when B was like 15 because he was going to do it, and then he kept going, and I always wanted to just finish it to do it. Do you do any hunting?
Me?
Do you do any hunting? You guys, either?
I never get around to it. Shot some squirrels, rabbits around here. I just had 3 deer tromping through the woods right there last night.
We have a lot of turkeys up here.
There's some turkeys around here, pigs. There was supposedly a bear down the road.
Turkey's like vegan meat.
Is it? It's not good? I don't know.
No, it's good.
I didn't know if I could kill a deer, but I wouldn't mind doing like pheasants and turkeys.
How is turkey vegan meat?
It's not that good. It's like tofu.
They used to duck hunt. I don't think they ever ate those.
Really?
No. They used to. One of the guys would make fly fishing, his own flies with some of the feathers.
Yeah, that's fun.
That'd be cool.
And then we had 2 wood ducks that were taxidermied. They came out really cool. They were really cool.
Wood ducks are beautiful.
That seems like it's cool, the duck hunting, because you're always shooting at something.
Depends, yeah.
Depends on how good of a shot you are.
The dog was a good duck dog too, so that.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Just like Bill Clinton's dog.
You'd get him on the boat and you'd say, "Get the ducks. Go get the ducks. Where are the ducks, buddy?" And he'd be like, "Oh." And every once in a while, we'd be up in Winnipesaukee in the middle of the Broads, and that little shit would see ducks, jump off the pontoon boat, swim until he was probably going to exhaust and drown. We'd be trying to get him in the boat.
A bit of black lab.
Black lab, he was. How'd you guess?
It's usually those that they use for duck, isn't it?
Yeah, he was great.
Yep.
We got that little beagle across the street. That dude's cool as shit.
Might have to go get me another dog. I don't know.
Hey, why not? You're in the house now.
Yeah.
Dogs are so fluffy.
Yeah, don't get a dog that's fluffy
hair
as shit.
Everywhere.
Well, you have a yellow lab.
Fur everywhere.
Had black labs. Fur everywhere. I felt like.
I've had a husky, hair everywhere. German Shepherd, hair everywhere. Norwegian Elk Hound, hair everywhere.
And a pit bull.
Short hair everywhere.
Not as noticeable.
There's some that don't shed.
Yeah.
A poodle. The Sean Fries.
No.
Schnauzer.
No.
Look, listen, buddy. I'm giving you the tools. Fucking do with it what you will.
I'm still thinking about a Pyrenees.
Okay, fluff.
Yeah.
Every way. You're going to make like sweaters. You're going to be like Daniel Day-Lewis and become like a...
If dog hair was worth money, that'd be a gold mine right there, buddy.
Stuff pillows with it.
Yeah. Well, I used to make horsehair mattresses.
I've had the real feather, like with the I guess chicken feathers.
Oh, the goose down.
Pillow.
A goose,
The
usually,
goose
isn't it?
down.
Oh my God, I hated that goddamn pillow.
Yeah. They go like poof, and then they don't poof back. And,
Well, the stems were still in it, so it was like,
yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah.
You had
I mean, they were real.
old one.
Was the most uncomfy goddamn thing I slept on. I slept some places.
Yeah, when we went out to graduation for boot camp, they said to us in some of the tips, these guys haven't showered alone in 12 weeks. They haven't heard their first name. They're gonna just want to sleep, get a hot meal, and they probably would like some nice soft white skin, some nice briefs and socks that aren't military grade.
Issued. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Still remember going back in when I went in the Army the first time. You know, boxers or briefs. You get boxers; they're more comfortable. Go back in the second time. Here, I used to.
Oh.
Didn't the second time? We got those. Oh God, those are the worst underwear.
Tidy whities.
And they were brown.
Well, tidy brownies.
Yeah, yeah.
Tidy
they were uncomfortable. They were horrible, terrible. Oh. God, the boxers.
You had to wear them though.
Not coming back in. I didn't.
Oh man,
they came back in. Didn't have to go to basic. Just went to. I was totally separate from everybody else. It was just nice.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah. Nope.
It was a couple times he said it was like the movie Stripes with Bill Murray. Just a conglomerate of misfits all together in one.
Yeah. God, I haven't seen that kid since, I don't know, he was maybe 5, 6.
What?
Oh, yeah, you probably
didn't boy.
Come out with Jen.
Yeah.
No.
How old is he now?
He's 19.
19, yeah.
So he was technically supposed to start A school like in January and be done by May. And now I think it'll be like December.
Oh, God.
Because it sounds like he's going to do a class and then limbo, and then a class and then limbo.
Oh, God.
That's horrible.
See, when I came back in, I guess
it makes sense, though, right? Because they can't start classes every week. When he finished boot camp, there was 1,100 sailors. So if they're graduating 1,000 sailors a week, and they disperse them all over the place, the ones that are staying in Chicago for the whatever that sector is, they must have to at least, get a few of them to get. They can't keep starting every week or whatever. So
they should have had a plan. I mean, okay, these guys graduate, then we start. They did the same thing to me when I came back in the Army. I got down there, and I got down there in November, and I was supposed to start classes like the next week. Oh no, there's no room. Oh no, and I didn't start for like 3 months, just sitting there. I got there in November.
It was like prison with Dunkin' Donuts. He went to the gym a lot.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Because he was getting dunks, going to the gym. But he was kind of stuck there.
No, I got
they
November.
Sent him home too.
I was supposed to have been out of there by like Christmas, and I didn't get out of there till May.
And you just were hanging around?
Yeah, just hanging around, dinking around, doing this, doing that, just waste March, not May. March.
I can see having a little bit of a downtime to fill a class or at least get a handful of guys, right? But how else how did they go that long with you sitting there?
Well, this class was full, and then this was full again, and then just everything kept getting mixed up, and then I was supposed to have orders. They're like, oh, here you go. You're going to Oklahoma. No. I'm going to Alaska. So I sat there for like months for them to fix that. So I went to postal school and did all this other kinds of crap while I was there. And it was a waste of time.
I was I had to wait from boot camp, but we literally drove to the other side of the base. They dropped us off. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Because I was in Delta Company, Alpha Company. They started when we were going to start, just whoever got there first. Man, you wake up, You had to do PT. You had to do this. You had to do that. And it was like, they're just finding shit for us to do.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's been doing. Yeah.
The first time I got done with basic training, we graduated. All our stuff was already packed. We threw our duffel bags on our back and we walked down the street about 3 blocks for AIT. We unpacked all our shit and we started a week later.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I feel like boot camp was funner than AIT for me. Like we were right next to the drill sergeant school. We never got passes, nothing.
Yeah.
Like AIT sucked.
Oh, AIT was just
boot camp. We got to shoot shit for free.
I think we got 1 overnight pass, and a couple of Sundays we got to go hang out. But I was only there for a month, 2 months. 2 months.
Okay, what's AIT?
Advanced Individual Training in A school. Same thing.
Oh.
You're going to learn your job.
They're going to teach you how to drive a truck.
So his should have been 20 weeks, and I think it was 3 or 4 different sections of it. But they had asked him in the beginning about electronics, but that seemed more computers, IT, kind of saturated.
Yeah. Well, I think
the electrician, he has no background though, whether it's a plumber, electrician, whatever. I said, why'd you pick electrician? I don't know.
Hey, always good to know a trade though.
No,
you know what? I did insurance audits for 6 years. New Hampshire, the state of New Hampshire, the state of Maine, and the east side of Vermont. Every single audit I walked into, no matter what the trade was, even some of the manufacturing, but every single one of them said, because I'd ask them, like my kid's in high school, he doesn't, his dad's a fireman, he doesn't want to be a fireman per se, he wants to learn trade, They all said, get a trade. And then they all would say, oh, the electrician, they've got the easy. They make them. But it was a pattern I saw over 6 years. And it's true because you got the baby boomers and those kind of people older have all retired or kind of moved out. Mm-hmm. And the influx of 20-year-olds coming in is not filling in all those spots.
Nope.
I did an audit for a guy. He had an electrician contractor. He was actually an electrician contractor. He goes, I just hired a 62-year-old electrician because I can't find one.
Jesus.
It's like, what am I doing?
I would never pick HVAC. I would never pick plumbing. I would never pick electrician because in this area, most places are built on a crawl space. I mean, you got 1.5 2 foot underneath the house. You got to shimmy your ass up under there with all the snakes and the rats and the freaking black widows and the raccoons and the skunks and the no.
I would say the concrete and welders, those guys made a good living too. Yeah.
Mr. Adulter over there.
Real fucking excited about it.
What do you do?
I live off of God's good humor.
And the government.
Yeah. No, I
the government.
That's the humor part. I'm going to school for welding.
Oh yeah, they were saying that's a great field. Yeah.
It's like so easy.
And no one's trained in it. That's the thing too. It was like they said, there's no one coming into these jobs, and these kids are making, they're making the money. And if they're in a union, that's set. Yeah.
I was thinking about a union. It would have to limit my marijuana.
I think it depends. Yeah, it depends some of the field. Because I said to B, you can come out and get licensed and BCJ electrician on the side of the truck.
But if I'm able to get a welder, I have a million ideas because old Bruce there. Yeah. Making smokers and stuff out of old steel rims or shit like that. Just stuff like that.
He needs a retirement hobby soon, so maybe he's
not gonna fucking retire.
I don't know. These dumbasses are paying me hourly. I don't know. I might stick with it for a while.
Make that boy.
Oh, it reminds me, I got to send my hours in too. Forgot about that.
Stop being a snowbird in 5 years.
I don't know. No.
I'm done with it.
With any luck, I'm going to stay right here and never leave again. Stay in my house.
He's going to have gates at the front of his
landmines.
Yeah. Oh. But
are you going to let Jen in before you put the land? When's she going to be down in the camper?
I don't know.
When you get heat?
Well, we got heat. It's just on the other end of the house. No, as soon as I get the trim done, we can. So about half done of the trim. The drywall's pretty much done. There's just a few little things that need. We're 90% done. If things could just.
You know what though? If you're that close, just get it done. When we moved in with no plywood on the floors, no rugs upstairs. The upstairs bathroom wasn't done. And then in the mantle, it was, a Tuesday night. He'd be like, all right, I'm going to do a row. And he'd pull the hose in the living room because we had plywood. And he'd start mudding the mantle because we had a huge mantle. And he was doing it, piece by piece.
In the money pit.
So it took another year or whatever still. And we still didn't have stuff. Sometimes it's better to just get it done because once you get in, then you just... In the first house, he's digging the basement out and putting brick under it at the same time. We had digging parties, Jason. So on Wednesday nights, they would dig. The house was built on a crawl space. I call it a tree house, but it was on the ground. And part of it was a crawl space, and the other part was just enough for the utility part. But it was dirt down there, with dirt side, dirt. Yeah. And so we had the idea that we had no money, so we were going to build out the foundation and do it bricks. So if he got a couple $100, he'd go buy a pallet of stone and we'd make, because we couldn't pour a foundation except for the floor. So it took us we had that house for 7 years, and they would dig, and on Wednesdays we'd have digging parties. They weren't allowed to drink till like 7:38, and they'd have 5-gallon buckets and just be hauling from where the mechanics room was forward towards the lake. It was on a lake. Lakefront, and we did that. My uncle came up. My uncle was well in his almost 70s. He came up with these house jacks. The 100-year-old house jacks you'd see at a country fair. All right, we're gonna jack this house up because we're gonna put the last layer of brick because now we'd have the whole thing dug out. And we raised that house, and it kind of and I'm like, it was like a house of cards. I mean, it really was. And we had to raise it like this much to get we got the whole rest of it, and then we put it down, and we're like, all right, now we need to go figure out how to get a equity line to build a real house.
That's crazy as shit.
It was crazy. When we finally, so that was, I don't even know how far we went on the foundation of that. I don't forget. Then it became July. Okay. My husband at the time, we're going to take the month of July off. He's like, we're going to get the house framed. And they came over, the guys. They took their feet and just kicked over the chimney, which we had been using. The water, that spring, had come in. There was like knotty pine, maybe a piece of old exterior wall, and maybe another exterior, and then outside. Like there was no insulation, and this house was a nightmare. And that spring was when we really knew we had to pull the trigger because the rain was coming in through the roof, down the wall. But we had an old electrical box in the kitchen. So it was running behind the electrical box down the wall. And I remember saying to him, I don't know if it should be running near the electrical panel. He's like, there's another layer of wood there. We'll be fine for now. My brother-in-law who worked at electrical, my cousin's husband, who worked at electrical, he's like, that's not safe. Like, you guys really can't be there. So we took the house down, got it to a hole, and then proceeded to build the new one. We actually got it framed roof windows in like 7 days. And at that point, someone says to us, oh, what did the insurance company say? We were like, huh? We didn't tell them we were building this new house. We basically got a hole and put a frame back.
Oh God. Yeah. I remember the money pit. That was the word that you used a lot.
That was one of our favorite movies, probably as a kid, right? We all watched it. But when we did that house, we would watch that movie every few months, like randomly throw it on, because that house was, it was a long, he really worked his butt with that house, yeah.
Well, new house is really nice.
The sad, it really was. We did a lot. And I think because they were firemen and they all had a trade, the guy who did the floors, his box truck had blew a motor. So, all right, I'll do your motor and you do my floors and the ceilings.
Yeah.
The mason guy, you'll be my bitch. You'll lug up the bricks and you'll do about 6 shifts for me. Overtime. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Well, convenient.
I don't know. Is it fun?
Forever,
he said he'd never build another house again. Would you build another house again? He always says he never build
No. Well, if Jen wasn't involved, it would have went a lot quicker.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, see, we did it out of pocket. We had the house Tyvex for a year, and then we decided to do single cedar plank. So again, I got $500. I'm gonna go buy a pallet of cedar, and we do a second.
Yeah.
You kind of you can't. Well, my parents did theirs. They hired a contractor and just did it. Boom.
How long has it been, Bruce?
For what?
This is you guys started.
A long time.
Well, you had the land along, right?
I moved the trailer up here in October. Not last one, but the one before.
23.
And the septic tank had been done before that. And the septic tank was the first thing, so probably August of 23.
2 years, baby. Coming up on that 2 years.
Yeah. But we spent forever because, the drywall guy ran away and, oh my God, these floors are what I want. Oh, Jesus Christ. Stuff like that. And then,
Floor grinding, tundras, stamped concrete.
Shut up, asshole. No.
Mother Nature proof in there now.
Well, it wasn't as much Mother Nature as Mother Jennifer.
No, but your house is built for Mother Nature.
Oh, God, yes. I'm not worried about anything in this house.
Not even tremors.
Ooh, well, I got cement.
We had an earthquake up here the week before last. I think I somehow missed it. I didn't know the place was shaking. Yeah. I don't know how big it was.
Shit.
I might have seen something about that. I don't know.
I got to work and people like, oh, did you know? I'm like, oh, I didn't.
I've been in one earthquake and it was in Germany. I'm like, I woke up the next morning like, what the hell happened last night? What? There was an earthquake. Really? Here? Yeah. I didn't know what they were like.
It seems like there was a couple in the Midwest, I believe, like little ones, just in random spots. Because I remember seeing one. There was one in Ohio like a week or two ago.
Well, the biggest fault lines like along the Mississippi River. Back in whenever it went off last time, the river was flowing. The Mississippi River was flowing backwards and stuff. Well, there's way back in the day. Yeah.
There's a volcano erupting right now somewhere.
There's something going on over in Italy. There was something going on up in.
Don't you do it to us, Mount Vesuvius.
Up around Yellowstone. Something going on up around Yellowstone too. That would be the end. Oh, wouldn't that suck? Finally get the house done and the world ends.
Iceland. Oh, well, wait. It says Santorini earthquakes create panic in Greece as locals fear volcano could erupt.
Greece, their neighbor.
There's something in Iceland.
Iceland's common, though.
It is?
Oh, yeah. Everything's geothermal up there.
What's the one? There's one in Alaska.
Oh, there was a bunch in Alaska.
By Anchorage.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of volcanoes up in Alaska.
Fuck. Bro.
I thought there was something going on in Yellowstone.
Man,
maybe something else. I don't know.
Maybe they're canceling that stupid show finally.
I think it's over, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I watched the first season and a half, and I just couldn't. I gave up on it.
I liked it, but they kept changing where it was to try to watch it. They kept changing where to stream it.
Oh, did they?
One season was somewhere, then it was somewhere else. Yeah.
I kind of downloaded the first 3 seasons or something like that and stuck it on a thumb drive in the back of the TV. And me and Jen watched, I don't know, 1 episode when I was home. And next thing you know, I came home and she's like, "Oh yeah, I watched it all. It was good." I'm like, I haven't watched, but the what I watched with you. And oh, I thought you'd watched it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I couldn't get into it.
I liked it a little bit. I like Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
That chick that played Beth.
Oh, she was a friggin' wildfire.
I want to think she's British.
She is.
In reality, yeah.
She is.
That's probably why she's an asshole.
Probably.
A thick accent, too, which is crazy that she can flip it off.
Yeah. I think out of all the TV shows, Parks and Rec.
What?
Parks and Recreation.
Oh.
Because of
Nick Offerman.
Swanson.
Ron. Dude, I started reading his book. I'm like, oh my God, he's some big freaking liberal.
He's a card-holdering Republican.
In the show.
I was going to say, what's the founder? Michael Keaton and the McDonald's brothers. He plays one of them. And Michael Keaton's cussing him out on the phone. He goes, "Something about you, Democrat? You're probably a Democrat." And he goes, "I'll have you know I'm a card-holder Republican, sir."
You get cards for that?
This was 1950s when Ray Kroc or whatever was taking over. It's a good show. Michael Keaton's a beast.
I think I've seen the ads for it. Never watched it.
It's older now. About 5 years old now. 5 years old.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll watch some stupid show and go, "Ooh, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next one?" I made the mistake. Carly, you seen Landman yet?
No.
Oh, it's good. It's really
Landman?
good. Yeah.
No.
But I made the mistake of watching before the season was over, so I couldn't just binge them all, and I actually had to wait.
Yeah. I certainly weeks.
The ability to be impatient is awful, right? Because you're so used to just next episode.
Netflix, they drop them all at once. I love it. It's the best part about Netflix.
Yeah.
Except Jen's cheap ass got me Netflix with commercials in it.
Oh, yes. I think the military discount, we only get whatever tier. So I don't know.
They give a military discount?
We actually ended up switching the phones, the internet, and then, I think you get Netflix and Apple TV, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. We got
it through Verizon. Level, yeah. So
we got it through Verizon for next to nothing. We got Netflix and through Verizon and supposedly we got Max, but I've got that through Ryan. Hulu supposedly. Yeah. Jen has that. I've got it through Ryan.
Yeah. We have a whole
Walmart
spider
Plus
web. We have a whole spider web. Yes, that's something on the list this year to figure out that mess. Who's paying?
It's worse than wires.
Oh no, meaning you get rid of cable, but then I want this and that, and between myself and the 2 kids, and it's like, what the fuck do we have out there? I ain't fucking paying for this shit.
And then Jason calling up, "Mom, there's commercials on my Netflix." He's like, "Well, get your fucking own."
Yeah. Well, can I, in my defense, I'll admit, I haven't gone on YouTube, but
I love YouTube.
B has the premium.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I said to Bruce. I haven't been on YouTube, but you know what? I'll get B's thing, and so I can watch it.
Ryan sent me the link for premium. I'm like, oh God, that's so nice. And Jen was watching, and I'm like, why is there? What's up with the commercials? Why is it commercials? What? Oh. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
and some of them are like
into my account and watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you're watching like a how-to video and you're working on your car and it's like it's like,
oh yeah.
Immediately makes me not want to buy their crap. Immediately.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it must suck if you're doing something that you need the next, you can't have the pause in if you've got your hands in the middle of an engine. Yeah.
You're in YouTube University trying to learn how to do something like, okay, and yeah.
You're in the goddamn shower. And an ad starts like right after a good song.
Every single time I go in, I put it on. I'm like listening to something. And just as I get in, I hear it, and it's like, what the fuck? And then it's a commercial. Oh, goddamn shower.
I did have YouTube TV for the NFL Sunday ticket. It was pretty nice, but not $80 goddamn dollars.
No.
Yeah,
Jen's got YouTube TV.
Giving up the cable bill for all the streaming bills, right?
Which are more now.
Yeah. There's got to be a way to harness it all, I think. You just figure out what you want to watch and somehow, yeah.
Oh, there's a website out there somewhere with everything on it. There is. You just got to figure out what it is. Oh, no, there was one. Barnsley told me about it. This is a couple of years ago. Yeah, you just go to this website. You can watch any sporting event. I mean, you could watch anything, everything.
It's called it's a bite.
What is it?
Oh.
I don't know. I just type in like MMA bite, and I go to my thing. I had to click through some ads. Boom.
Oh, no, I'm saying you could watch like sumo wrestling, or you could watch the NFL or anything.
The hockey.
Yeah. I mean, but you choose your sport. There was like 2 rows of sports, and it was probably 50. Yeah, I watched cricket one day for a half hour, just getting stoned watching cricket. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. Didn't know who was saying what. But I'm like, yo, that guy's chucking that ball fast as shit. And that guy somehow is still bouncing back and forth. And it's all wood.
Speaking of cricket, there was some cricket competition somewhere, and the Americans won it. A bunch of drunk fuckers from Florida won the cricket tournament against all these other countries and all these other, like Afghanistan. The Afghans were out there playing cricket.
That must be the Trump winning, the ripple of the Trump winning vibes.
Isn't cricket more of like a
British?
Yeah.
And the rest of their empire, like why the Afghans were playing it because Britain was in.
I thought India was like the top people because I mean, you get an athletic Indian, bro.
They were until you got the drunk Floridians in there.
Well, yeah. Hey, hold my vodka cocktail. Hold my screwdriver. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Bunch of Bert Kreischers out there.
Oh God, bunch of Charlie Barons. That guy.
I don't know who that is.
No. Oh, he's the Wisconsin guy. Yeah. Comedian.
Say it right. Wisconsin. Fucking, I want some cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Home of the Packers.
Oh.
What do you guys think's gonna win today? Do you have a preference?
Yes.
Preference? I hope the lights go out.
I hope it's a win. I hope it's the first Super Bowl that it's just back and forth. Yeah. Goddamn quadruple overtime. Fucking player breaks his, just done.
Yeah.
Bye.
But Kansas City's gonna win it.
Yeah.
Do
you know why Patrick Mahomes wears 15?
Yes.
It's because when they touch him, that's what they get is 15 yards. No, I don't know. I want Saquon Barkley to go for like 250 yards, 200 yards. Like, I think he is the most perfectly built running back of all time as far as like his size, his speed, his strength. But Barry Sanders is the best.
Yeah.
And
it's the foosball.
Saquon needs 30 yards to beat Terrell Davis's regular season and postseason yards. And I hope he's the Super Bowl MVP. If Patrick Mahomes wins again, fuck him. I don't want him. He's coming. Fuck him.
He's gonna win.
Yeah. And I hate Taylor Swift. She's probably gonna perform with Kendrick, and I'm gonna be like, not today. Not today, Jesus.
Yeah, Taylor Swift's kind of overdone.
How old is she?
20s, 30s?
No, I think she's a year older than me. She's like
Really?
36. Yeah.
Really?
I know. I look how good I look. And I ain't got to put money into it. I ain't got to put money into it, bitches. And we have about the same ass. Fucking old white man ass.
Oh, God.
He's been sitting too long.
Oh, Lordy. So we ready to wrap this one up?
Yes, sir.
All right, Carla, appreciate you coming on. She's like listens to us all the time. Now that she knows we're on YouTube, she can look at us too.
I will promise to go. Yes, I have been listening to you on Spotify. So.
And he just figured out how to put them up on Spotify again.
So our last two were up there.
Yeah.
I was really when I first found it, I thought, is this Bruce? Wait a minute.
Make sure you tell your friends and they help us get famous because we don't want to work. We want to do this while we can cash in.
We want to get money from Manscaped.
Thank you for inspiring me with some laughs so I can go out and shovel now. I appreciate it. I was dreading it.
I need to do that so bad. I don't want
it. Looks flat. I'm anticipating it might not be terrible. It could be a little fluffy looking, so maybe.
Well, don't trip, fall, and bust your ass.
It's not fluffy at all. It's
seriously, I have fallen 3 or 4 times this winter, and nobody has gotten to see it and get the laugh out of it, which is the worst part.
Wear a GoPro.
The first time it was coming off the plane when I came back from Chicago, but I've fallen 3 times out in the ice, and when I left work the other day, we had about 4 inches that came down within a few hours, and I left the parking lot, and I called in to them and said, when you leave, be careful. I just fell by the car. They were like, are you all right? And I said, I'm totally fine. I landed right face down, knees, arms, but nobody got to see it. Like the laugh was wasted.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Yes, you too, and have a good Sunday. Enjoy the game.
All right, we're wrapping it up. Y'all be safe.
Don't get taken.
Don't get taken.
Drink water.
Drink water. Lots of water.